says in verse 3 that not only will they be fruitful, but they shall increase. And this gives me to know that serving the Lord will bring in an abundance. And so the text allows me to see that no matter what happens, there is something fascinating about God. If you look at your text, in verse 1 it starts off with a woe to the shepherd. But in verse 4 it begins to end with a wow. Look at God. They started off without a dime, but now God says they're lacking nothing. It started off with woe, but when you see God work, it's wow. He has a way of changing letters in the alphabet to make you understand that it's all in God. Don't lose me now when he says I'm the Alpha and the Omega. I'm the beginning of the Greek alphabet and I'll be the end. That tells me that he can turn my midnight into day. I got some folk who are praying on me, P-R-E-Y, but I got God who tells me to pray, P-R-A-Y, and that turns things around. If you want to see God do it, just put it in his hands. You're appointed to reveal favor. Don't hide your favor. If the Lord bless you with a new house, invite your enemy over. Don't hide your favor. If the Lord bless you with a new car, put it up the racetrack and fill it up. Don't go to Mobil or Shell. Go where all the poor folk at. They'll be at racetrack and at sit-go, and let them see serving the Lord pays off right now. If the Lord gives you a new suit, don't hide your suit or hide your hat, but you wear it boldly and tell somebody, look what the Lord has done. If the Lord give you joy in the midst of your sorrow, don't cry trying to be like other folk, but while they cry, you start shouting and say, I turned it over to the Lord, and look what the Lord has done. Flaunt your favor, because favor ain't fair, but favor comes from God, and whatever God gives, you ought to be able to reveal. So you are anointed to reveal favor to your people. God is going to bless the shepherd that the sheep may see favor. God is going to bless the shepherd that the folk know serving the Lord pays off right now. God is going to make a way for the shepherd. He's not going to break you. He's not going to keep you down. Folk may talk about you, but God will lift you up. Folk may withhold their money. Folk may want to starve you, but God will prepare a table in the presence of your enemies. You keep holding on. You keep holding out. And by and by, somebody will say, nobody but the Lord. That's all I want to hear. When I was in trouble, he came and brought me over. It's nobody but God. So keep showing favor, and when they want to know how you got what you got, tell them it was at the cross where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now you got to tell them not tomorrow, but right now. I know that he died early one morning. He died, but that's not how it ends. He found favor by early Sunday morning. He got up with all power in his hand. Somebody got to know he got power to turn you around. He's got power to bless you where you are. Hold on, hold out. Be not dismayed, whatever betide. God will. God will. God will. Somebody ought to wave their hand and say, I know he will. I know he will. I've tried him and I Give God some praise.